EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Seemed like a couple set eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They'll throw on first down with May. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got it.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, May with it. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action, now it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's May. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Stevenson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Austin Hooper taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Anthony Jennings leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Now 3rd down and 7. Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On play action, here's Tua. It's Hill, complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gamble with a running play, and boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Throwing here is May. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Open man, that's Henry.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
From the gun, it's May.
And that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll throw with May.
Finding Bourne here over the middle. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Looking to throw, May.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. May going to try to throw for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Hill shedding the tackle.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 36 yards on the play. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
They'll run Achane.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 2nd down, Tua.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Pats are going to get it back here. Just Pat. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Jacksonville. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 74 yards. And the Jaguars go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
That tackle by Trayvon Walker. Nice play. He blows that up behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. Jackson now. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down. From the gun, Jackson.
Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Henry up the middle. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Lawrence with a completion to Kirk, and he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
27 yards there, a first down.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there on the tackle. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Great vision there by Lawrence. And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now Lawrence on first down.
That is caught by a diving Thomas. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brenton Strange
from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now Jackson on second down, escaping the pressure right. The quick feet by Jackson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34.
A first down carry for Henry.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Jackson's throw caught by Kohler.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Now it's Jackson.
Going right back to Kohler.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Henry is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Flush to his right. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively. And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That is Josh Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now it's Jackson.
Right side and caught by Kohler.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Jackson will throw again.
Got his target. That's Kohler.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Now Jackson.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing, because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And he will take this one.